In the quiet town of Silent Creek, Pennsylvania, there stood an old house at the edge of the woods. No one lived there for decades, and locals believed it was cursed. Teenagers dared each other to touch its door, but none stayed after sunset. The house had a history, one soaked in tragedy, whispers, and screams that echoed long after midnight. In 1973, the Morrison family moved into that house. They had no idea about its past. Henry Morrison, a history professor, found the isolation perfect to write his book. His wife, Claire, enjoyed gardening, and their 10-year-old daughter, Emily, loved exploring. But from the first night, something felt wrong. It started with noises, scraping sounds behind the walls, footsteps in the attic, and faint whispers calling Emily's name. Claire dismissed it as an old house settling. But Henry, curious, started digging through town records. What he found chilled him to the bone. The house once belonged to a man named Thomas Greaves, a recluse accused of dark rituals and suspected of kidnapping children in the 1930s. The townspeople tried to confront him, but one night, he vanished, along with 3 local kids. Their bodies were never found. Henry tried to move his family out, but it was too late. Emily began talking to someone no one else could see. She called her Miss Eliza. One morning, Claire found Emily's drawings, twisted, dark sketches of shadowy figures with hollow eyes, standing beside a little girl. When asked, Emily said Eliza taught her how to draw. The house changed. Doors slammed on their own. Furniture moved. Mirrors showed things that weren't there. Henry set up cameras, hoping to document the activity. What he caught was horrifying. A tall, faceless figure standing behind Emily as she slept. It never moved. It only watched. One night, Claire woke to find Emily missing from her bed. They searched the house, screaming her name. In the basement, they found a hidden door behind a shelf. Henry opened it, revealing a narrow tunnel leading into the earth. What they found below were stone walls carved with symbols, dried blood on the floor, and a child's voice echoing from the darkness, singing a lullaby in reverse. Emily stood at the center, eyes white, whispering ancient words. The lights flickered, a shriek filled the air. And then, silence. Emily was gone. Henry and Claire never recovered. Henry was found wandering the woods months later, muttering about the shadow that took his daughter. Claire was never seen again. Today, the house still stands in Silent Creek, untouched, unsold. Locals say at night, you can still hear Emily's lullaby drifting through the trees, and if you get too close, you might see a pale little girl, holding the hand of someone you can't quite see. But don't look too long, because if they see you, they never forget your face.